Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Power Talk Spotlight for FFL Empowerment. Thank you for joining us. Today, we have brand new agent Joe Cornell here in the podcast room with us. Joe, thank you so much for coming in today. Today is Joe's first dial day, and the reason why we wanted to get him right on here is because he has been the ideal first day dialer. And we're just going to go over that, and maybe it'll help somebody who's just getting ready to start dialing themselves to have the type of success he has had today. So, Joe, first of all, let's talk a little bit about how you found Family First Life and how you found the empowerment team and what that process looked like.
So I was selling solar panels, and the company was in the process of going out of business, and things kind of died. I had some deals I was trying to close up, and I talked to Freddie. It was actually 2019, right before the pandemic hit. Found Freddie, responded to an ad on Indeed, and then the world ended with
Right. Right.
And now here I am.
Okay. That's a pretty big gap in there. What were you doing in between 2019 and getting back with us in 2021?
So I did Uber for a year.
Okay.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Okay. Gotcha. And what led you back to this? Brought it back around, got it in your attention, and got you reaching back out and getting going?
I knew I was going to sell insurance, and I knew it was going to be with y'all.
Okay.
Freddie did an amazing job of recruiting me, and I just knew I wanted to work with you all. I was very intrigued with the company culture, and everything like that. So I just knew I knew I was going to come and work with you guys. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's talk about your dial day. So, first of all, we're in Wilmington, North Carolina, and you live in Columbus, South Carolina, right?
Yep.
Okay. How far is that from here?
It's 3 hours.
3 hours. Okay. So you're here in the Wilmington office. Tell everybody what you did for that. You came early, all that.
So I got here yesterday, and got a room, got here early, and just been dialing all day. I bought some leads yesterday. I used the what's the name of the thing?
Work spots.
The work spots thing. Got a really good discount on that. Bought some 30-day leads, some instant leads, and
Yeah.
trying to make it work.
I love it. So Joe actually had his lead strategy call with Freddie yesterday, bought leads. Then they met up at the office last night so they could get them printed, and Joe could have them all ready to roll today. He spent the night, came in this morning. He's dressed way sharper than everybody else in the office, but he got right to it on the phone. And let's talk about that too. You didn't waste a lot of time listening. You dove right in dialing.
That's correct. Yep. So the last 2 or 3 weeks, I just been listening to a bunch of Family First podcasts, and just trying to just be prepared for when because I knew I was going to make the investment in leads, and I just didn't want to waste my money.
Right.
And I knew I have a little bit of a cushion, but I want to make sure I take advantage of that cushion so I can continue to be successful with this business.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So tell us what it was like in probably like your first 10 dials.
First 10 dials. I worked in a call center, so it took me back to the call center days. Yeah. The majority of people don't answer the phone. And I think it's great to get firsthand experience of actually overcoming objections live. Mm-hmm. It's different to write things down. I don't know if you noticed, I had like a whole notepad of notes I've been taking for the last week or so. That helped because I feel like I was better prepared, but it's better to do it live, and getting out there it makes you better. So I feel like I'm a better agent after lunch too, just from this morning.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. So Joe was very open to feedback. Matter of fact, after each call, he was asking questions. We got several other dialers in the room. I think everybody was giving you feedback. And I could definitely hear a difference from the first call you had, the first couple times that you got somebody answering and you were talking to them versus actually after you booked that first one, your tone changed. I could tell your confidence increased, and you started getting on a serious roll. So if you'll share with everybody how many times you dialed.
So today I dialed 300 people. It was actually more than 300, but
Okay.
yeah, 300 I tracked.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. And how many appointments have you booked on your first dial day?
8
8 appointments.
so
All right.
far, because the day is not over yet. So I gotta catch people when they get home, and yeah.
Yep. Okay. So take note of that. He lives 3 hours away, and he's not rushing out of the office. He's here after 5 and wanting to take advantage of people getting home.
Yeah, we're here to make money.
There you
Yeah.
go. This is, yeah.
The money's on the phone.
Yep. I can tell you've been listening to training, that you said that for sure. So let's wrap it up with any advice you give to somebody who is about to have their first dial day. What would you recommend?
I would recommend getting with people who are successful. I know Paige is very successful in this business. Mike and Brandon are pretty successful in this business too. So just getting around like-minded people. You can't do everything over Zoom. I feel like there's definitely a benefit to having somebody 5 or 6 feet, just right arm's length away from you. There's a lot of benefit to that. I would recommend that, and just listen to everything online. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of good stuff online. And don't be afraid to buy leads.
Yeah.
You don't. And another thing too, you don't have to buy instant leads too. That's another thing I learned today too.
Yeah. And mention that. You bought Instance and you bought the 30-day, 1 month old. And how did that go?
So all of my appointments that I set, I'm almost positive all of them are all 30-day-old leads. Yeah.
Okay.
Which was surprising.
So they cost less plus the discount, and that's the ones you booked.
And they're nicer people, so.
That may just be the luck of the draw for you on your
Maybe
first
so,
day.
yeah.
I love it. He says 30-month-old are nicer people, so everybody should buy those. There won't be any in the whole CRM now.
I know, right?
I love it. Well, Joe, thank you so much. I really am looking forward to see what your future will be here. You know, you have taken that leap of faith, that all-in leap of faith, driving 3 hours, spending the night, coming in with a whole bunch of people you don't know and just diving right in, accepting the feedback. You put in the work with the dials. You weren't a lightweight with that. You were dialing hot and heavy, and you're going to help a lot of people with life insurance over the next 2 days. And that'll be just your beginning.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you guys too.
We are super excited. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up for today. Thank you again for joining us for this Power Talk Spotlight with Joe Cornell.